All right, so I want you to picture this. It's 7:30 on a typical weekday, and your toddler daughter comes bounding into the room and goes, Dad, 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 I want you to make me breakfast because you're cooler than Mum. And I prefer it when you do stuff for me because you're cooler than Mum, right? And you go, oh, for fuck's sake. And you roll your carcass out of bed and you go, what would you like? You want some yogurt? Do you want some toast? Do you want some fruit? Maybe we'll get fancy. Do you want scrambled eggs? Maybe even pancakes with some maple syrup and cream. And she looks at you dead serious in the eyes and goes, I want period crunch. And you're like, wait, did you just say? And she's like, da. I want period crunch. Quick sponsor, then we'll get into it. Bearing. Today's sponsor, VirtualShield, helps keep users anonymous online. When VirtualShield is on, internet activity is encrypted, which keeps hackers and data tracking corporations at bay. Even ISPs can't get around VirtualShield. And get this, VirtualShield has a strict no-log policy, 0 hidden fees, and it's fast and secure. I personally let VirtualShield run in the background of my computer all day. It just gives me that extra layer of safety. If you've been looking for a way to browse the internet anonymously, you'll love VirtualShield. Right now, they're offering 50% off to my subscribers for life. And if you sign up today, you'll get a free 30-day trial. Just go to hidewithbear.com or visit the link down below. Okay, so the dailymail.co.uk says, make womb for breakfast. Nice play on words. Uterus-shaped cereal aims to normalise conversations about periods at the breakfast table. You don't talk about periods at the breakfast table. There's some things you don't talk about at the breakfast table because you might be having strawberry yogurt with bits of strawberry in it. You might be having a croissant with fucking strawberry jam or raspberry jam. That's not the time to bring up periods. When the time comes, my daughter is going to go to her mum and say, Mum, I'm bleeding out of the vagina. What the fuck's going on? And her mum's going to go, well, I'll go to the chemist and I'll get you something to take care of it. Don't tell your dad. And I'm going to sit there and pretend I didn't hear anything and imagine my daughter as a toddler for the rest of her life because men can't handle that shit. Anyway, make womb for breakfast. Uterus-shaped cereal aims to normalise conversations about periods at the breakfast table. Intimina developed Period Crunch to encourage families to discuss periods. The raspberry-flavoured cereal resembles the entire female reproductive system. Swedish company claims conversations about period are not truly normalised. No, as they should not be. I mean, what about the poor teenage boys learning their body? No, Dad, I don't want cheese on toast this morning. I want this new cum crunch. It's both healthy and nutritious and teaches me about coming. Oh, okay, son, that's not fucking awkward. Let's get your mum and your sister up too. They can have some fucking cum crunch. We're all learning. A uterus-shaped cereal has been launched with the goal of putting conversations about periods on the table where they don't belong. Feminine care brand Intimina developed its raspberry-flavoured Period Crunch to encourage families to discuss menstruation more openly at breakfast. You don't discuss menstruation at breakfast. For fuck's sake. Despite being marketed as womb-shaped, the cereal actually resembles the entire female reproductive system. Imagine that. Cum crunch. Do you have a 12 or 13-year-old boy who is just discovering his body? Introducing new cum crunch. It's shaped like dicks to get the conversation started. Great for the whole family. Encourages conversations at the breakfast table about coming. No. The wheat-based cereal, a PR stunt, which won't actually ever go on sale, oh good, is dyed red to mimic the colour of blood. Intima claims conversations about periods are not truly normalised, and they shouldn't be. And it wanted to make a statement about the issue. Well, make that fucking statement in private with your own family member. Like if you're a chick, like if you're a mum or a big sister or something, you don't need to put out a fucking cereal. Jesus. Although it won't ever be stuck on a supermarket shelf, people can get a free box by contacting the Swedish company. Oh, I'm putting my name down. A survey of more than 2,000 people by the company found 48% of girls and women are too embarrassed to talk about their period. Oh, and here's a lovely picture of Period Crunch. Oh, yum. What does this say? Feminine care brand Intima developed its raspberry-flavoured Period Crunch to encourage families to discuss menstruation more openly at breakfast. Oh, and there's a close-up of the spoon of the bloody uteruses. Oh, the wheat-based cereal resembles the entire female reproductive system and is dyed red. No. Oh, God. Previous research has shown stigma around that time in the month can cause boys to mock girls at school, while nearly half of women say they have been period shamed. Isn't this in the Bible? Didn't they send chicks into the fucking bush when they had their period because they were like expelling Satan or some shit? This isn't a new thing. We don't want to discuss periods at the breakfast table. I want a bit of Vegemite on toast or a fucking, I don't know, maybe some poached eggs or something. Fuck you. The cereal campaign comes after Spain last week became the first European country to propose paid unlimited menstrual leave for women in pain. Paid unlimited menstrual leave. So all you got to do is say, got my period, it hurts. I'll see you in maybe 6 months. I mean, my periods, they last for a long time. Also, I know I've got a cock and balls, but I'm a woman. And you can't argue with that. I've got my period. It hurts. Fuck you. Pay me. The world's sliding into chaos. This is ridiculous. Intima's Danila Zaga said, periods are normal and talking about periods should be normal. No, it shouldn't. But because of ongoing stigma around menstruation, period conversations remain difficult and embarrassing for people, even with loved ones. No, have the conversation with your mum or your big sister, or like if you're in the unfortunate position where like your wife died and you're raising a daughter by yourself or something. I mean, you balls up and you go, okay, here's a couple of internet sites. It's normal. Don't worry. You're not dying. I'll take you to the chemist. You can talk to the chemist lady and she can sort you out with some sort of pad or tampon or something. Fuck. There's no more normal and everyday a scene than a whole household sitting down together at the kitchen table and talking over a meal. Yeah. How was your day? How's school going? What sports activities would you like to partake in on the weekend? Would you like to go out for dinner tomorrow night? Not, hey, little girl, are you bleeding out of your cunt? No. No. That is a mother-daughter conversation or a daughter, some other chick conversation, and yeah, I've said my piece. Anyway, this is fucking weird. I'm going to go now because this period cereal kind of grosses me out. Have a nice day. See you next time. Ta-ta. Goodbye.
Recession, session. Give me better times. Recession.